pretty soon. Longest minutes, the next one. There it goes.
Clerk Plotko, could you call the council meeting to order, please?
Lennon.
Here.
Woywood.
Here.
Leisha.
Here.
Fate.
Here.
Lebon.
Here.
Ruiz. Aaronella.
Here.
Carmichael.
Here.
7 present, Mayor.
I'll make a motion to excuse Alderman Ruiz.
Second.
Motion by Lennon, seconded by Faith to excuse Alderman Ruiz. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. We can all rise for the Pledge of Allegiance and please remain standing.
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Will you please keep in our thoughts and prayers all the men and women we have on the street tonight. Thank you. If anybody wishes to address the open forum, please step forward to the podium, state your name and address. Tony, make sure that microphone's on too, please.
Will do.
Okay.
Yep, it makes noise, so it must be on. Good evening, Mr. Mayor, members of the council, elected officials, and my fellow Berwyn residents. I'm Tony Ward, I'm the president of the Combined Residents of Berwyn, and I come here today to announce that even though the pandemic shut us down for a couple of years, Sailors for Christmas is back. Last year, we got to within 6 days before the Department of Defense and the Navy shut us down due to a COVID outbreak. We hope that does not happen again this year. We don't know how many kids we're going to get because many of the organizations that were part of this for, I think this is our 16th or 17th year, have fallen by the wayside due to COVID. They don't want to take a chance, their organization has fallen apart, whatever. I'm not letting that happen in Berwyn. So we will be putting up flyers on social media. There'll be paper flyers. We'll put some here at City Hall and all public buildings, which will have instructions if you'd like to donate, volunteer, help us out any way you can. And I'll say it again, though I don't have to. Any veteran in this community that has nowhere to go on Christmas Day, I've always got a plate for him. Always. Thank you.
Thank you, Tony.
Thank you.
Anybody else for open forum?
Hello, Mr. Mayor, members of the City Council. We are John Dunleavy and Martha Chipless. Married, we live at 3744 Clinton Avenue, and tonight we're here on behalf of the Berwyn Tree Canopy Initiative Community Group.
BTCI has made numerous statements at Berwyn City Council this year, advocating for Berwyn trees. Earlier this month, with open lands and many volunteers, we planted 35 trees in North Berwyn. In February, members of BTCI came before the Budget and Finance Committee and requested an increase in funding for Berwyn's tree care and planting. Now that Public Works 2023 budget planning is underway, we reiterate that request for an increase in the tree budget. Our goal is for 300 trees to be planted each year in Berwyn. Anything less is not sufficient to replace and reestablish our tree canopy. Trees are planted in Berwyn twice a year. This fall, according to Public Works Director Schiller, 81 trees were planted. If this number of trees in Berwyn are planted twice a year, that is only about half of the 300 trees that we need. In February, we cited the Chicago Region Tree Initiative's Berwyn Urban Forestry Summary that said Berwyn's tree canopy covers 21% of the city and that Berwyn could support 34% tree coverage. Therefore, we were distressed to read that Berwyn Urban Forestry Summary Update stated that our 21% tree cover has not increased, but has actually fallen to 19%. Our request then is even more urgent. This past spring, the Berwyn's new tree inventory was completed, including a new urban forest management plan. The plan includes short and long-term urban forest goals, urban forest management action items, tree planting, pruning, removals, and construction protection guidelines, and required and recommended qualifications and training for staff and contractors. The urban forest management plan recommendations must be the primary driver for how much of the city's tree care and planting budget should increase.
And that brings us to the two specific requests we would like to make. One is that the tree planting budget be increased. The new urban forest management plan has not yet been made publicly available. We'd like to see the plan posted on Berwyn's website for public viewing. Plans like these generally include a tree planting recommendation and associated budget. We request that the planting budget for 2023 be increased from under $30,000 in recent years to $120,000. The $90,000 increase would provide for around 300 trees to be planted during the year. And in compliance with the urban forest management plan, this funding increase should go toward a proactive tree planting program in Berwyn's parkways, both commercial and residential and other public property. Too many trees have been removed and not replaced, and it will take a concerted effort backed by appropriate funding to turn this around. It's our position that the city of Berwyn needs to begin proactively installing trees within the public parkway according to the needs-based assessment within the urban forest management plan, and not just cater to individual resident preference, i.e. not just when a resident requests a tree, but proactively go to residents and ask if they'd like a tree. And secondly, tree care contractors. We understand that the city's current contract with Lyons Tree Care Service is ending this year. That contract is for pruning and removal. And with the new request for proposals to be written, it's important that it address the new specifications for pruning and removals that are given in the urban forest management plan. The results of the RFP will directly impact the city's budget. An RFP should be written to reflect that the work specification provided is in accordance with the urban forest management plan. Improper tree pruning and removal specifications might result in a lower bid, but they're going to cause the city's trees to suffer, and that means it'll be more expensive in the long run. Berwyn's tree budget can and should support the health and growth of Berwyn's tree population. Again, 300 trees should be planted every year in Berwyn. Anything less is not sufficient to replace and reestablish our canopy. Thank you very much for your consideration. And again, we're John Dunleavy and Martha Chiplis from the Berwyn Tree Canopy Initiative. Thanks.
Can you leave a copy of that with the clerk so that we can get it to the Director Schiller as well as the Budget Committee, okay?
Definitely, thanks.
Thank you. Anybody else for open forum? Alderman, anything for open forum?
Yes, I have something. So this Friday, October 28th, 7 to 9 p.m. at the PAV YMCA is their Halloween happenings, and there's flyers on the table here. And then Saturday morning at Genera Park, October 29, from 10 to 11:30 is the Trick or Treat Trail, and there are flyers on the table for that too. Thank you.
How about your November 12th?
I thought that I would do that at the end.
Pardon?
I was going to do that at the end.
Okay, no problem. Anybody else?
I just want to mention the Dia de los Muertos event. That's a huge community event. That's November 5th, Saturday, November 5th, from 3 to 7 at Prosca Park.
Okay. Hearing nothing else. Item C1, please.
Item C1 are the minutes of the regular city council meeting of October 11th, 2022.
I'll make the motion to approve the regular city council meeting minutes of October 11th, 2022.
Second.
Motion by Lennon, seconded by Fate to approve the city council minutes of October 11, 2022. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it.
I'd like to move forward J1.
Second.
Motion to move forward J1 by Lennon, who seconded it? Seconded by Carmichael. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Item J1, please.
Item J1 is a communication from Chief Samaglia regarding a presentation of recognition life-saving award to Patrol Officer William Masucci.
Chief?
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, it's an honor for me to stand up here and present this award to Officer Masucci. So on September 3rd of this year, Officer Masucci was one of the officers who responded to a call of an individual not breathing in a car at Windsor and Ridgeland. Because we're on the street, we were able to beat the paramedics there. Officer Masucci arrived on the scene, assessed the elderly gentleman in the vehicle. The gentleman was not breathing and had no pulse. He removed the gentleman from the vehicle, began CPR and chest compressions, and the gentleman wound up gasping for air. He was taken to McNeil, where he was treated for a heart attack. He suffered a couple of other minor heart attacks in the hospital. He has since made a complete recovery. The gentleman's daughter is here tonight. I believe you were with him in the car that night? Yeah. So the family is here. The gentleman who he saved has returned to Mexico? Yes. So Mr. Barajas has returned to Mexico. So I'd like Officer Masucci to come up. Again, it's my honor to present him with a life-saving award, Mr. Felipe Barajas. And now you.
Thank you, Officer Masucci. Berwyn thanks you. Do I have a motion?
Yes, I move that we concur with Police Chief Michael Samaglia's request to recognize Patrol Officer William Masucci, present him with the Life-Saving Award for his heroic actions on September 5, 2022, and congratulate him and thank him for his service.
Second.
Motion by Leja, seconded by Lennon, to award the condemnation to Officer Masucci and thank him for his bravery and for saving that gentleman's life. Thank you, Officer Masucci. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Item D1, please.
Item D1 is a communication from Director Mendocino regarding recommendations to award the Recreation Center remodeling bid.
I will make the motion with the item that was given to us germane to D1. Motion to approve the communication to the lowest bidder Blue Reef LLC in the amount of $125,000. Affix the necessary signatures and send it on its way to passage.
Second.
Motion by Lennon, seconded by Fate, to concur with the recommendation and approve the lowest bidder, Blue Reef LLC, for the amount of $125,000. All those in favor on the call of the roll.
Lennon?
Aye.
Roywood?
Aye.
Leisure?
Aye.
Fate?
Aye.
Pabon?
Aye.
Aaronella?
Aye.
Carmichael?
Aye.
7 ayes, Mayor.
Motion carried. Item E1, please.
Item E1 is communications from the Berwyn Development Corporation Director regarding finish line grant modification for successful Berwyn Shops graduates.
Mr. Hallsberg?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor, members of the council. It's with great pleasure that we report that the Berwyn Shops is doing excellent. The number of businesses that we have there is 12. They're all women-owned businesses. 11 of the 12 are Hispanic-owned. They have been attending classes, having regular hours, just really thriving. And what we'd like to be able to do is help support them grow their businesses one step more with the ability to get a finish line grant. We're suggesting a modification that these successful graduates out of this program would be eligible to receive up to $10,000 towards brick and mortar operations in one of the 3 TIF districts. This would graduate them from what was a pop-up shop previously to now a temporary station location here on Roosevelt Road to now a permanent location somewhere in our community. 4 of these businesses we're working with right now to buy locations here in town. Other ones we're looking to rent locations. But we're very pleased with the progress that they've all made.
Okay.
I'll make a motion to concur with the BDC and approve the modification to the Finish Line Grant Program.
Second.
Motion by Lennon, seconded by Fate, to concur with the Berwyn Development Corporation and approve the modification for up to $10,000 to the Finish Line Grant. All those in favor on the call of the roll.
Lennon?
Aye.
Roywood?
Aye.
Leisure?
Aye.
Fate?
Aye.
Pabon?
Aye.
Aaronella?
Aye.
Carmichael?
Aye.
7 ayes, Mayor.
Motion carried. Item
Mayor?
E2, please. Yes.
Mayor, excuse me. I need to change my D1 that I just put through there.
Can we recall D1, please?
I'm ready.
Okay. I will make a motion to approve the communication to the second bidder. The lowest bidder was not registered and active. In the amount, it's D. Kersey Construction Company, in the amount of $155,522. Fix the necessary signatures, send it on its way to passage.
Second.
Okay, motion by Lennon, seconded by Fate, to withdraw the first motion and allow award to D. Kersey Construction due to the non-qualification of the low bidder in the amount of $155,522. All those in favor, and call the roll.
Lennon?
Aye.
Roywood?
Aye.
Leisure?
Aye.
Fate?
Aye.
Pabon?
Aye.
Aaronella?
Aye.
Carmichael?
Aye.
7 ayes, Mayor.
Motion carried. Item E2, please.
Item E2 is a communication from Mr. Hulsberg regarding the third quarter report.
In accordance with the contract with the city, the BDC is presenting this quarterly report to represent our completion of the requirements pursuant to the contract.
A motion to consider informational and for review is proper.
I'll make a motion to accept this as informational.
Second.
Motion by Lennon, seconded by Leisure, to accept as informational. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Item F1, please.
Item F1 is a communication from the mayor regarding the sale of vacant parcels.
I will make a motion to approve the sale of the property at 1600 South Oak Park. Direct corporate authorities to execute the contract.
Second.
Motion by Aaronella, seconded by Lennon, to approve the sale of the vacant properties and direct the corporate authorities to execute the contract. All those in favor, on the call of the roll.
Lennon?
Aye.
Roywood?
Aye.
Leisure?
Aye.
Fate?
Aye.
Pabon?
Aye.
Aaronella?
Aye.
Carmichael?
Aye.
7 ayes.
Motion carried. Item G1, please.
Item G1 is a communication from the clerk, a recommendation for the 2023 schedule of regular council meetings.
I'll make a motion to adopt the 2023 meeting schedule and holiday schedule for the city.
Second.
Motion by Lennon, seconded by Leisure to concur with the clerk and adopt the 2023 meeting schedule and holiday schedule. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Item I1, please.
Item I1 is a communication from Alderman Ruiz regarding Berwyn alleys.
Be my motion to refer to the Public Works, Parking, Trees, and Traffic Committee for review.
Second.
Motion by Fate, seconded by Pabon, to refer the communication to Public Works, Parking, Trees, Traffic Committee for review. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Item J2, please.
J2 is a communication from the city attorney regarding settlement of 20 WC 032056.
It will be my motion to concur with City Attorney Bartuca on case number 20WC032056 in the amount of $34,931.80 based upon City Council authority granted in executive session.
Second.
Motion by Roywood, seconded by Lennon, to concur with Attorney Bertuca and award the caption case, settle the caption case for the amount of $34,931.80 based on City Council approval granted in executive session. All those in favor, on the call of the roll.
Lennon.
Aye.
Roywood.
Aye.
Leisure.
Aye.
Fate.
Abstain.
Pabon.
Aye.
Aaronella.
Aye.
Carmichael.
Aye.
7 ayes. Oh, I'm sorry, 6 ayes, Mayor.
Motion carried. Item J3, please.
J3 is a communication from City Attorney Bertuca regarding settlement of 21 WC 003745.
It will be my motion to concur with City Attorney Bertuca on case number 21 WC 003745 in the amount of $32,689.88 based upon City Council authority granted in executive session.
Second.
Motion by Roywood, seconded by Lennon, to concur with Attorney Bertuca and settle the workers' comp case as captioned in the amount of $32,689.88 based on City Council approval and granted in executive session. All those in favor, on the call of the roll.
Lennon.
Aye.
Roywood.
Aye.
Leisure.
Aye.
Fate.
Abstain.
Pabon.
Aye.
Aaronella.
Aye.
Carmichael.
Aye.
6 ayes, Mayor.
Motion carried. Item J4, please.
J4 is a communication from Public Works Director Schiller regarding the shared cost sidewalk program pay estimate number 2.
It'll be my motion to approve the fiscal year 2021 CDBG and 2022 cost shared sidewalk program estimate number 2 to M&J Asphalt for $149,839.72.
Second.
Motion by Fate, seconded by Leisure, to concur with Director Schiller and approve the 2021 CDBG and 2022 cost-shared sidewalk program for pay estimate number 2 to M&J Asphalt for $149,839.72. All those in favor, on the call of the roll.
Lennon.
Aye.
Roywood.
Aye.
Leisure.
Aye.
Fate.
Aye.
Pabon.
Aye.
Aaronella.
Aye.
Carmichael.
Aye.
7 ayes, Mayor.
Motion carried. Item J5, please.
J5 is a communication from Director Schiller regarding recommendation to approve pay estimate number 1 for Green Alley Replacement Grant Project.
Be my motion to concur with Director Schiller and award the payment of $393,926.44 to J. Nardelli Concrete. This payment includes the 3% retainage, and all waivers have been received.
Second.
Motion by Fate, seconded by Leisure, to concur with Director Schiller and approve the pay estimate for $393,926.44 to J. Narduli Concrete with the 3% retainage and all waivers which have been received. All those in favor, on the call of the roll.
Lennon.
Aye.
Roywood.
Aye.
Leisure.
Aye.
Fate.
Aye.
Pabon.
Aye.
Aaronella.
Aye.
Carmichael.
Aye.
7 ayes, Mayor.
Motion carried. Item J6, please.
J6 is a communication from Director Schiller regarding pay request number 13 to Pan Oceanic Engineering for Depot District Utilities.
Need my motion to concur with Director Schiller, approve the attached pay request to Pan Oceanic Engineering for Depot District Utilities in the amount of $1,210,357.08.
Second.
Motion from Fate, seconded by Leisure, to concur with the recommendation of Director Schiller and the approval of pay request number 13 to Pan Oceanic Engineering for the Depot District Project in the amount of $1,210,357.08. All those in favor on the call of the roll.
Lennon.
Aye.
Boywood.
Aye.
Leisure.
Aye.
Fate.
Aye.
Pabon.
Aye.
Aaronella.
Aye.
Carmichael.
Aye.
7 ayes, Mayor.
Motion carried. Item J7, please.
J7 is a communication from Director Schiller regarding the 2022 fall tree planting.
Be my motion to accept this information and thank Director Schiller for getting 81 trees in the ground.
Second.
Motion by Fate, seconded by, was it Whitewood? Who seconded it?
Lennon.
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 Seconded by Lennon, to consider the communication as informational and thank Director Schiller for planting 81 trees in the ground. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Item J8, please.
J8 is a communication from CDBG Director Mendocino regarding authorization to request a proposal using CDBG CARES Act funding for the Recreation Department HVAC replacement.
I'll make a motion to authorize the Community Development Department to use CBDG CARES Act funds to seek proposals to replace the Berwyn Recreation Department HVAC system.
Second.
Motion by Lennon, seconded by Leisure, to concur with Director Mendocino and authorize the Community Development Department to use the CDBG CARES Act funds to seek proposals to replace the Berwyn Recreation HVAC system. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Item J9, please.
J9 is from the City Communications Division regarding updates.
It would be my motion to accept this as informational.
Second.
Motion by Carmichael, seconded by Lennon, to accept as informational. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. The consent agenda.
I'll make a motion to accept the consent agenda as presented.
Second.
Motion by Lennon, seconded by Carmichael, to accept the consent agenda as presented. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Aldermanic committee meetings, Alderman Lennon,
Call it, Chair.
Alderman Boywood,
We will be having a second ward meeting tomorrow, Wednesday, October 26th at 7 o'clock at 6401 31st Street in the community room.
Alderman Leisure,
Next week, Thursday, November 3, I will hold my Third Ward quarterly meeting at Pierre's Banquets, 3237 Harlem Avenue, from 6 to 7 p.m. Also, on Saturday, November 12, from 4 to 6 p.m., I will host the Berwyn Shops at 6931 Roosevelt Road for a Christmas kickoff at the shops with caroling, treats, Mr. and Mrs. Claus, and a tree lighting ceremony. End call of the chair.
Alderman Fate,
It'll be the final Fourth Ward cleanup this Saturday at 26th and Ridgeland, 9:30 a.m.
Alderman Pavone,
Call the chair.
Alderman Aaronell,
Call the chair.
Alderman Carmichael.
Call the chair. Motion to adjourn.
Second.
Motion adjourned by Carmichael, seconded by Lennon. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Thank you.